Hello friends, and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, the YouTube channel designed to help you navigate the challenges and opportunities of life after 40. If you are seeking a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you, you've come to the right place. We explore timeless wisdom, practical strategies, and insightful perspectives to help you build a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting wealth, both inner and outer. Our aim is to provide content that resonates with your experience, challenges your assumptions, and empowers you to create a future aligned with your values. This is a journey of self-discovery and growth, and we're honored to walk alongside you. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for more inspiring content to add more positivity into your life. Today, we're delving into a powerful concept, the transformative impact of silence and self-focus. In a world that glorifies hustle, noise, and constant external validation, it can feel counterintuitive to step back, quiet down, and turn inward. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your true potential, achieving lasting success, and cultivating genuine peace lies in embracing silence and focusing on yourself? This isn't about laziness or apathy, it's about mastering your energy, prioritizing your mental well-being, and building a life on a solid foundation of self-awareness and purpose. If you're feeling drained, stuck, or constantly driven to prove your worth, this video is for you. We're going to explore how saying less and focusing inward can unlock more opportunities, clarity, and fulfillment than any amount of external hustle ever could. And stick around because at the end, we have an important lesson you do not want to miss. Now, here's the catch: this isn't always easy. In fact, it can be one of the most challenging yet rewarding practices you undertake. The biggest obstacle isn't a lack of motivation, it's the overwhelming noise of the modern world, the constant stream of information, demands, and distractions that pull us away from our own inner compass. That is why you need to like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel and take the proper steps in order to achieve true fulfillment in life. In this video, we'll unpack practical strategies for cutting through the noise, cultivating inner stillness, and harnessing the power of self-focus to create a life of genuine purpose and fulfillment. The Buddhist doctrine is a useful platform, and if you are serious about enhancing your life, this is the channel for you. Let's start with the foundation, the power of self-focus. Return to your center. Peace comes from within, do not seek it without. These aren't just philosophical sayings, they're survival instructions in our noisy, chaotic world. When everything feels out of place, when overthinking drowns your clarity, and distractions pull you in every direction, the answer, as Buddhism has always offered, is to return to your center. Imagine yourself as the sun, constant, radiant, and powerful. Storms pass, clouds gather, thunder roars, and darkness falls, but these are temporary conditions. They are not who you are. You've simply forgotten that because, instead of shining from within, you're watching the weather. You scroll through someone else's highlight reel, replay a conversation from last week, anticipate tomorrow's stress, and slowly, the present moment slips through your fingers like sand. This is the cost of losing your center. You're everywhere but here, you're connected to everything but yourself. But here's the pivotal shift: what if the silence you're avoiding is the very solution you need? When you focus on yourself and stay silent, things begin to fall into place, not because the world changes, but because you do. In Buddhist philosophy, mindfulness is more than just meditation, it's remembering who you are when the world forgets. It's turning the mirror inward, watching your breath instead of your worries. That is why you need to like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel and stay up to date on everything that can add value to your life. That is the path to freedom, because the moment you stop trying to control the storm outside and start mastering the one inside, clarity returns. Haven't you noticed how often you chase validation, compare your timing, or fight battles that were never yours to begin with? Every time you look outward for peace, you trade your power for approval. But every time you sit still, breathe deeply, and return to your values, you reclaim your life. Here's how you begin. First, silence the noise, not by running away, but by creating stillness inside. Second, observe your thoughts without judgment, let them rise and fall like waves. Third, Focus on what you can control: your energy, your discipline, your response. Fourth, repeat. This isn't a one-time fix, it's a daily return to your center. There was once a monk who sat silently while the village argued around him. When asked why he didn't join the chaos, he replied, "If someone offers you a gift and you don't accept it, to whom does it belong?" That's the power of staying silent, not out of weakness, but wisdom. Therefore, ask yourself today, where is your energy going? Are you feeding your fears or your future? Are you living for approval or alignment? The truth is simple: the more you focus on yourself, not in ego but in awareness, the more your life aligns. You stop reacting, you start choosing; you stop chasing, you start creating. The noise will always be there, but you don't have to be in it. You are the sun, the storm is temporary. Return to your breath, return to your values, and return to yourself, because when you do, everything else begins to fall into place. Silence isn't the absence of strength, it's the presence of power. Now, let's move on to our second principle: silence as strength. Speak less, align more. Silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. In a world that rewards noise, constant updates, and quick reactions, silence has become a lost art. But in Buddhism, silence isn't absence, it's alignment, it's power wrapped in stillness, like a calm lake that reflects the sky with perfect clarity. The mind only becomes truly perceptive when it's still. Think about it: how often do we speak just to fill the void, to defend ourselves, to prove we're right? But every word you release spends your energy, and in that rush to respond, you often lose something more valuable: your peace. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for more inspiring content to add more positivity into your life. That's why in moments of chaos, the strongest thing you can do is pause. There's a story of a Zen master who would remain silent even when provoked, insulted, or misunderstood. When asked why, he simply said, "I choose peace over proving." This kind of restraint isn't weakness, it's wisdom, because not everything needs a reaction, not every opinion needs a reply. Sometimes, the deepest strength lies in what you choose not to say. Have you ever walked away from a conversation wishing you had said less, or maybe stayed up at night replaying words you regret? You're not alone. But here's the shift: what if silence was your superpower? What if the moment you held back became the moment you took back control? When you speak less, you listen more, not just to others, but to yourself. Your intentions become clearer, your thoughts sharper. You stop broadcasting noise, and you begin projecting presence, and presence is magnetic. People trust those who are calm under pressure, who don't flinch in chaos, who don't need to be the loudest voice in the room because their silence says enough. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for more inspiring content to add more positivity into your life. Here's how to start aligning through silence. First, before you speak, pause and ask, does this need to be said, and will it add peace or noise? Second, practice listening fully, not just waiting for your turn to respond. Third, use silence as a filter, let emotions settle before choosing your reaction. Fourth, reflect often. What did silence teach you today? One day, you'll realize the moments you didn't react protected your energy, the words you didn't say preserved your relationships, and the silence you embraced helped you see clearly. Choose wisely and live more intentionally. So, let me ask you, when was the last time your silence said more than your words could? Did holding back your reaction become your greatest act of self-control? You don't have to explain yourself to be understood, you don't have to react to be powerful. True mastery is found not in domination but in discipline, not in speaking often but in speaking wisely. In a noisy world, silence is a rebellion. It's how you rise above the chaos, it's how you reclaim your peace. Sometimes, the loudest message is the one you never speak. And that, my friends, is why it is important that you like and subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel.